Our next speaker represents a company with its production only about an hour away from this studio here in Karlstad, Sweden. Founded in the late 19th century, Rottneros has over 125 years of experience with pulp and paper manufacturing. With us today is Jens Hallendorf, giving us an introduction to what high-yield pulp can do for tissue making. Welcome to Tissue Talks, Jens.
Thank you very much, and hello everybody. During the days when you were supposed to have been here as well, we from Rottneros had planned to invite you all to visit us at the mill. Since this is currently not possible, I would like to invite you all to join me on a digital journey. We take a quick flight 60 kilometers north from Karlstad and land in the midst of the reason why Rottneros is situated where it is, the forest. The forest and proximity to water being necessities for both pulp and paper production. In the surroundings of Rottneros, the absolute majority of the growing forest is softwood based. And with the forest coverage we have in the county of Värmland, naturally also follows a large number of sawmills in our neighborhood. The availability of sustainably grown and harvested raw material with possibility to selection of wood species and age of wood provides us with the possibility to select the most suitable fiber raw material to match the process in order to achieve required pulp properties. This being the background to why Rottneros have targeted to have what we believe is the widest portfolio of high-yield pulps in the market, and also thereby being able to supply the majority of end-use areas within the paper-making world, where naturally our major customer areas are board and tissue. Rottneros mill have two separate non-integrated production lines, one softwood BCTMP line fed with chips, and one rather unique stone groundwood line fed with spruce roundwood. On our woodyard, we separate roundwood and chips, and additionally we store the chips separated based upon species and age. This can sound unnecessarily complicated, but based upon the final property requirements, we blend wood chips with different fiber properties to match the requirements of the final product. Rottneros mill recently finalized a substantial reinvestment program, which was targeting to reduce the environmental impact through reduced dependency on fossil fuel, reduced emissions to air and water, and with the bonus effect of increased installed capacity. The mechanical pulp mill, in comparison with the kraft pulp mill, adds higher level of freedom in regards of fine-tuning the final properties beyond what the inherent fiber properties gives. Through combinations of chemical pretreatment and high and low consistency refining, this gives us the versatility in combination with raw material impact to create adapted qualities dependent on customer requirements. Our two different production techniques both aim to defibrillate chips down to separate fibers suitable for paper making. They are both using mechanical processing as the major component, but the final outcome in finished products are from a fiber scale perspective significantly different. From both lines, we produce products dedicated and well appreciated by tissue producers. Together with Valmet at the pilot machine, we have run a pilot trial program to look at how the impact of high-yield pulp addition at different levels influence final paper properties. Also, the impact of separate versus co-refining of high-yield pulp and kraft pulp have been compared. And last but not least, how does tissue-dedicated high-yield pulps with significant difference in average fiber length influence some sought-after final properties? I hope you will find the results from the pilot trial being of interest for you, and I will in the deep dive present the outcome of what the trials have given in terms of tissue-relevant final properties, and more in detail present the fiber property difference in the high-yield pulps included in the study. And thereby, I would like to conclude by hoping to see you all at the deep dive. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Jens. I was curious, how widely used is mechanical pulp?
We believe it could be utilized more. But there is one downside with the mechanical pulp, and that is that it loses brightness, and thereby the paper becomes less white. However, like my colleagues presenting straw and bagasse, I believe that we will see a customer-driven demand towards more sustainable solutions. And the mechanical process as such utilizes more than 95% of the wood raw material, and thereby have a low yield loss, which I believe is going to be certainly a positive effect on the sustainability question.
Thank you very much, Hans. This has been really interesting. Thanks for today.